Once upon a time, Gautam Buddha, the enlightened one, sat under the Bodhi tree, radiating tranquility and peace. People from far and wide gathered around him, seeking his wisdom and guidance on how to eliminate worry from their lives. A distraught man approached Buddha, his face etched with lines of worry. He explained how his worrisome thoughts consumed him, affecting his sleep, relationships, and overall well-being. He pleaded with Buddha, "Please, show me the path to eliminate worry." Buddha looked into his eyes with compassion and replied, "Dear friend, worry stems from the attachment to outcomes and the fear of the unknown. To eliminate worry, we must first understand the nature of our thoughts and cultivate a state of inner peace." Taking a deep breath, Buddha began to share a story with the gathered crowd. He spoke of a young farmer named Kavi, who also struggled with worries and anxieties. Kavi's mind was constantly preoccupied with thoughts about the future, fearing the uncertainties that lay ahead. One day, Kavi found himself in the presence of a wise sage who had gained enlightenment. Seeking guidance, Kavi posed the question, "How can I eliminate worry and find inner peace?" The sage smiled gently and handed Kavi a small glass filled with water. He said, "Hold this glass and tell me what you notice." Kavi held the glass and observed, "It's clear and cool. The weight is barely noticeable." The sage nodded. "Now, hold it for a little longer." Minutes turned into hours, and Kavi's arm began to ache. Sweat formed on his forehead as the glass began to feel heavier and heavier. Kavi finally exclaimed, "This glass feels incredibly heavy now. I can't hold it any longer." The sage chuckled, taking the glass from Kavi's grasp. "You see, my dear friend, worry is like this glass of water. When you carry it for a short while, it feels manageable. But if you hold on to it for too long, it becomes burdensome and drains your energy." He continued, "Worry is the result of clinging to thoughts and concerns without finding a resolution. To eliminate worry, learn to let go of things beyond your control and focus on the present moment." Kavi's eyes widened with realization as he absorbed the sage's words. He understood that worry, like the glass of water, is just a temporary burden that grows heavier with time. Inspired by the sage's wisdom, Kavi transformed his approach to life. He embraced the practice of mindfulness, allowing him to be fully present in each moment. With time, Kavi's worries began to fade away, replaced by a deep sense of peace and acceptance. Drawing the story to a close, Gautam Buddha turned to the troubled man and said, "Just like Kavi, you too can eliminate worry by embracing the teachings of mindfulness and letting go of attachment to outcomes beyond your control. Cultivate a calm and peaceful mind, and worry will find no room to reside within you." The man's face softened, and a glimmer of hope emerged in his eyes. He thanked Buddha for his enlightening story and left, determined to embark on a journey of embracing mindfulness and letting go of worries. And so, Gautam Buddha's timeless wisdom continues to guide and inspire individuals towards the serenity that lies within, helping them eliminate worry and find true inner peace. As the days went by, Gautam Buddha encountered many more individuals burdened by worry. He tirelessly shared his teachings, offering guidance and solace to those seeking liberation from their anxious minds. One day, a young woman named Sita approached Buddha with tears streaming down her face. She expressed her deep anguish and worry for her loved ones, fearing for their safety and well-being. Sita pleaded, "Buddha, please show me a way to free myself from the constant torment of worry." Buddha, with his serene and compassionate presence, listened intently to Sita's heartfelt plea. He gently held her hands and gazed into her eyes, understanding the depth of her pain. Taking a moment to gather his thoughts, Buddha began to share another story, one that would resonate deeply with Sita's troubled heart. He spoke of a village nestled amidst towering mountains, where worry had taken hold of every resident's life. The villagers were consumed by fears of natural disasters, illness, and the uncertainties of the future. Their worries grew so strong that they could hardly sleep or enjoy their daily activities. One day, a wise elder from a neighboring village paid them a visit. Sensing the distress that clung to the air, he imparted his wisdom to the villagers. He said, "Though you cannot control the external circumstances, you possess the power to choose how you respond to them." Intrigued by his words, the villagers gathered around to understand how they could release their worries. The wise elder continued, "Worry is an illusion that keeps you from experiencing the present moment fully. It robs you of your joy and peace. To liberate yourselves, begin by focusing on what you can control and let go of what is beyond your influence." With each passing day, the wise elder taught the villagers mindfulness practices and simple techniques to manage their worries. He encouraged them to practice gratitude, reminding them of the countless blessings they often overlooked in their lives. Slowly, they began to shift their perspective, embracing the present moment with newfound clarity and peace. Buddha looked at Sita, whose eyes shone with hope and determination. "Dear Sita," he said, "just as the villagers learned to let go of worry and embrace the present moment, you too can find solace by focusing on what you can control and trusting in the natural flow of life." He guided Sita through mindfulness exercises, helping her cultivate a sense of inner stillness amid life's uncertainties. He taught her to acknowledge her worries without judgment, to observe them as passing thoughts rather than becoming entangled in their grasp. With time and practice, Sita began to experience a profound transformation. Her worries didn't disappear entirely, but they lost their power to control her. She became a beacon of strength and calmness for those around her, serving as a reminder that worry can be transcended. As Sita bid farewell to Gautam Buddha, gratitude filled her heart. She realized that the journey to eliminate worry is an ongoing one, requiring patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to inner peace. She vowed to continue her practice and use her newfound wisdom to guide others towards liberation. And so, Gautam Buddha's teachings on the elimination of worry spread far and wide, touching the hearts of countless individuals seeking refuge from the burdens of their minds. His stories and guidance served as a guiding light, illuminating the path towards a worry-free existence and awakening the innate peace within the human spirit.